Yo, welcome back to a new video. Welcome back to Genshin Impact. I kinda messed up the introduction here. In the last episode, it was rather messy because we were stuck in the chasm, but not like we were stuck in a star quest. We were stuck doing the bizarre muddy thing event challenge, and then I tried to start Yunjin's hangout event, but we were stuck there too, so now we are getting back to do the thing for Yunjin's hangout event. And also, I have finally, oh my god, I even had dreams about this stupid event challenge, because it was still haunting me. But I have beat the stage. Actually, I put Ayaka on my team. I had Ayaka on my team, I had Yamika on my team, and I had Klee and Sayu on my team, which is a team I use to do my dailies and everything at the moment. And you know what, when you have Ayaka or Mona on your team, you can actually run through the mud. You don't have to walk in slow-mo through this mud until you can, like, clear it off with your Lumenstone thing. You can actually just, like, you know, swerve through there without losing too much stamina, so that actually worked. So that was how I got to clear the challenge eventually. What do you mean? Don't tell me that you're still arguing amongst yourselves. Oh, I get it, Mr. Liu Su wants to build a new stage, but he doesn't get to make the call here. Funeria, who's actually in charge, isn't keen on building something new. Fine. Just let me know when you have two things sorted out. I've just had a tiring trip and would like to get some rest for waiting. This is just great. There he goes. So, a trip is a waste in the end, huh? Be patient, let me try talking to him again. Earlier, if you don't want to spend a small sum of money on the stage, you'll lose a big fortune in the future. Just think about it, every time Miss Yoon gives her marvelous spare flourish performance, the audience will hear the squeak of the stage before they even get to applaud. Isn't that simply embarrassing? The Yunhan Opera Troupe is obliged to perform at her tea house. They could go somewhere else if they're displeased. That would be a huge loss on our side. Miss Yoon is our dear friend. She would never do that to me. You're quite an optimist, aren't you? But I've heard that many people have chosen to go further around knockout instead of a tea house lately. Iron Tongue Chen has gotten even more popular than me. Could you try to be a little more realistic? With all the money Miss Yoon has earned for the tea house, don't tell me that you can't even afford to build a new stage. Oh, okay, so she is involved in the side quest. Wow, that's interesting.
Did someone call my name? Oh, it's you, Mr. Liu Su. You look angry. What happened?
It's nothing, I'm not angry actually. Well, are you here to perform today?
I'm just here to have some tea and pay you and Urye a visit. Ah, if it isn't a traveler.
What a surprise.
I'd say it's fate. I'm not at all surprised.
Miss Yoon certainly knows the art of conversation. Come friends, I have some newly made tea from Xiaosheng village. Let's brew a pot.
Urye, when I was downstairs, I heard that you are going to rebuild the stage, so this day has finally come.
This will need a bit more consideration.
Oh, a bit more consideration. Speaking of which, do you know who I visited in the Shinsu village today?
You could just directly tell me that you went to see Roshin again.
Good guess. Granny Roshin was asking about Heikyu Tea House, and I told her that everything was the same as when she was young. Then she said...
What did she say?
I forgot what she said.
You seem to have a good memory, but why does it have to fail on this particular day with something so important? Forget it, she'll be happy with things remaining as they were. Young people are always after new things and have little respect for the past. Oh, you know, it's forcing me to rebuild the stage. The more I explain, the more you'll find me annoying.
Please don't get mad, Urye. Let's have tea and I shall brew some. Traveler, Mr. Liu Su, can I trouble you to bring me some tea?
Is it done? It's not even done. Wow. Okay. I'm here. Miss Yoon, I was wondering why Area refused to build a new stage despite all its benefits. Now I see why, thanks to your clever choice of topic. I understand his nostalgia. Yes, I really do, but I didn't expect him to have held on to that for decades.
Now we know the reason behind it.
I don't get it. Seriously.
It's an old story, but since you're involved, I guess it won't hurt to tell you. Funeria used to be an opera singer when he was young, and he often performed together with Granny Rush.
Oh, that's cute.
They would usually play a couple, perhaps Aya wanted it to be real. But Granny Roshan had feelings for someone else. Later, she grew tired of stage performance and then decided to go to King's Village with the one she loved. But that person didn't make it to King's Village with Granny Roshan, leaving her to live alone in the village ever since.
Oh, that's sad. So he's dead. I thought it was the guy from the Carpenters thing who we talked to last episode.
Knowing that I often visit her, Ye would ask me about it from time to time. I can tell that he still cares for Granny Roshan. He sees the stage as a symbol of the past and thus doesn't want to tear it down.
Oh, since the stage means so much to her, he's not gonna let us build a new one, cause all our efforts are wasted.
That's not necessarily the case. I have a way to change his mind. Give me some time, Mr. Lyosu.
Really? As long as the stage gets repaired, I'll be in your debt, monsieur.
I won't ask for too much. Please tell Ring of Raining Blades to its very end. You can join me if you want.
Somehow Yenshin feels very different than usual. I don't know, I talked to her once, I don't remember much about her, don't even remember her voice. RT also has collaborated with the Yunhan Opera Troupe for decades. Miss Yun would naturally feel more approachable around us. No problem, I'll make some time and tell a story just for you.
Alright, now that we've finished the tea, it's time to talk to Ye.
Alrighty. It still continues. Okay. Hi there. Hey, dude.
Ye, when we were drinking tea, I suddenly remembered what Granny Roshan told me.
Oh, what did she say?
She said,
Ye always loves to make things difficult for himself. I feel sad about it. She truly understands me. But it seems that she doesn't miss the old stage. I'm the only person who can let go. What a fool was I to be obsessed with the stage. Alright, you can rebuild it as you want.
It's a touching thing to have kept that stage for so many years. I don't find it foolish at all. Please don't think of it that way. The stage must be rebuilt, but we mustn't damage what Arya wants to preserve in memory.
So you finally made your decision. Great, I'll start working right away. Here, take a look at my blueprint. The grand stage of Jade Chamber was built based on it. According to this design, we need to tear down the walls on two sides and
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I think we need to repair the stage instead of building something entirely new. Since the problem is caused by the squeaky wood floor, why don't we repair the floor first? As for the rest, we can talk about it later. What do you think, Mr. Lyosu?
So long as the stage won't affect performance, I have no objection to Miss Unit Area's arrangements. Is that all you want, so you don't need me to build a new stage? I agree, Miss Yun's idea is a good one. As it happens, we don't need to buy the planks, we can find some at the docks. May I trouble you to bring me the planks, traveler? I'll pay you for everything in full later. Nah, works for me. Alright then, leave everything to me. How long is this stupid side quest? This feels like a story quest now, except I have to do all the work because I have to voice everyone. Which I'm obviously not good at, so you gotta deal with me, right? Right. Stealing some planks. Give the planks to Dayu. Nothing rather than this, except for... Okay. I thought I was gonna run out of stamina, that would have been very annoying. I'll tall characters faster. What if I run around a Singbang? Everyone should make room for me then. Is that a tattoo? Okay, for a second I was like, what? What's the blue thing on her spine that I see now? Jesus, everyone in this team is such low on HP. Hi there. These planks would do. I'll start right away. And... Nice! The stage has been repaired. Nothing seems to have changed at all. Young man, since you've traveled all the way from King's Village to here, how much shall I pay you? I thought it'd be a big job, yet I only had to repair a few planks. That wasn't much trouble. I'm new in this line of jobs, so I won't ask for too much. 2 meals worth of Mora would do. That makes 8,000 in total. That's a fair price. Good, but I can only offer 2,000 Mora. What? Why don't you just ask me to do it for free? This is Hurry for you. He has a 50-50 principle, you know. Well, it means 50% off first time and 50% off again, making it 75% off in total. It's rather, economical. Oh my, your boss is really stingy. I only repaired a few plagues. I'll only offer 2,000, not a single more. Oh, Jesus Christ. Guess I'll have to take it since this is my first commission. Remember to put it in good word for fun carpenters with your audience. You can count on me. And my young friend here, thanks to you too. You'll be handsomely paid. Yeah, you don't really pay much. How about this blueprint? Look at the details. It must be worth a fortune. Yeah, you're stingy indeed. But I'll take the blueprint. You have luck that I'm a teapot owner. And a teapot user. Oh, to run a tea house, I have to pinch pennies here and there. And Miss Yun, you solved a problem for me on your visit. How should I thank you?
That won't be necessary. I'm glad that I was able to help. I had wanted to invite Xingyan to go to a rock and roll performance.
Oh my god, yes, please bring her back. Oh, you need me to do some explaining for you while you got to go to show, right?
Don't say that. I just haven't seen my friend Xingyan for some time and I miss her very much, that's all. So people from the Yunnan Opera Troupe ask about my whereabouts, please.
Got it, I have the answer ready. Oh, you're asking about Monsieur. She came to visit Xingyan and they did embroidery together. That's what I'm gonna tell them. Do you like this one?
Yes, I do. Then it's decided then.
Oh my goodness. Oh. Cool. Now. Let me pull. My pity is pretty high on this one, so I wanna pull. I wanna be rewarded for everything, for all the pain I've been through. Come on, lame. What can I say except you're welcome? Give me a 4-star. I don't have. I actually don't have anything. Can I buy one of these from the shop to pull on these? And we got nothing. Amazing. Alright. We have to time travel to play the hangout event for Yunshin, so I will do that. And we're here. Go to Reshu Tea House. Where is it again? Oh, the tea house is over on here. Okay. Oh, there she is. I don't have to talk anymore.
Liyue opera is really something, but Liyue opera performed by Miss Yun, now that's something else. Thrilling performance. I've never seen anything like it before in my life. Your reputation is well deserved.
Well, I've had the pleasure of seeing the talented Miss Yun on stage many a time in the past, but the songs still sound fresh and new every single time. It's been barely a few days since I last saw you perform. But once again, Yunjin, you've progressed by leaps and bounds.
Oh, you're far too kind, both of you. I'm still new to the profession, but I promised myself when I joined the troupe that I would strive to develop myself as a performer every day. And I wouldn't be where I am now without everyone's faithful support.
Nonsense, you're too humble, Miss Yun. You're a major celebrity. Who in Liyue hasn't heard the name Yunjin?
In the circles I move in, anyone who says they've never seen Yunjin on stage is at risk of getting laughed out of business.
Hearing this guy's voice just made me think, like, when will we have a playable character who's actually older? Like, I don't mean like the Shongli type of character who looks young, but is like technically 6,000 years old. But I mean someone who's actually like, you know, kinda, if you take all the NPC things away, you know what I mean? I'm thinking about Sir Hendrik from Dragon Quest XI here. He didn't say gosh, but I take it.
As it happens, I have a business meeting at the Xinyue kiosk with a client who is also a big fan of yours. So, I was wondering if you'd perhaps like to join us for the meal.
Oh, me too. I've booked a table at the Lioli Pavilion and was hoping you might join me.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry to both of you, but I won't be able to make it. I'm very grateful for the invitations, but I'm afraid I already have arrangements for this evening.
With me.
Isn't that right, Traveler?
Yeah, sorry I'm a little late.
Okay, you have plans, but you're really gonna pass this up? I mean, you could always reschedule.
Sorry.
Wait a second, you're...
Yeah, it's me. Shut your mouth better.
Well, I guess it's not going to work out today, then. Maybe another day, Miss Yoon.
I'm taking my my protagonist card. And I'm using it!
Huh. They took off pretty quick. Do they know something I don't? Haha, I guess I'll be leaving too. Wouldn't want to cramp your style.
Take care, both of you. Sorry that I can't see you off.
Gentry Masai and Maxime leave in a hurry.
Whew. Thanks for coming to my rescue. Again, look at you. You're a national treasure. Even Gentry Maotsai is in awe of you.
He better
I
be.
feel a little sorry for Shinue Kiosk and Liuli Pavilion. I just hope the food won't go to waste.
Why don't we go to one of the places, I guess?
I don't think we'd be able to get a seat this late.
But I'm me and you're you. We're famous.
But it's fine. I have a better place we can go. Let's head downstairs. I owe you a big thank you tonight.
She gonna sing for me? Go to the bottom floor. Ayo. Lower. Oh, here. Okay.
Miss Yoon? Oh, wow, it's really you! I have just a few questions, if you don't mind.
Why don't people ship Yunshin and Barbara? That would be
Hey,
cool, cute.
get
Cute,
back
I can't
here.
talk. Cool, cute.
Oh, ditzy girl, you don't have a clue what you're doing.
Are you a journalist? If you'd like to arrange an interview, you'll have to liaise with my manager.
Sorry, Miss Yun. Don't mind her. She's just new and still learning the ropes. We'll leave you
Miss Yoon, I'm interested to know why you added a silk dance to the scene where the divine damsel makes her appearance.
You noticed that?
Yes, based on the original script, that scene would see your character perform the Adeptus Walk. But the addition of the silk dance meant that the whole way you carried yourself was so much more...
Animated.
Yes, but delicate and graceful like a crane.
Oh, sorry. Which publication are you from? How come I haven't met you before?
Oh, well...
yeah, we're from the Steambird. I am Boy Yi, the editor-in-chief. This young lady is Shuryun, one of my journalists. We were based in Fontaine. Just recently we made the move back to Liyue.
Oh, I see. You're from the Steambird.
Never heard of it before. Is it legit? I don't think so.
Then it's no wonder. Your journalist has clearly done her research.
That's very kind of you, but really, my level of knowledge is very basic compared to yours.
Hey, Miss Yoon is throwing you a bone here. Make the most of it, okay? Talk to her! Talk to her!
Actually, I'm afraid there's somewhere I need to be. And I'd really need to clear this interview with my manager.
Make the most of it. You may as well talk to them. Let's play it safe and book the interview in with your manager. Make the most of it.
But what about our plans?
Sacred range. Mr. G is turn 2.
Really? Okay, sure.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Miss Yoon.
Great! Thank you both kindly. Let's find a quiet place and get this interview underway.
Yunjin and Shishun get along quite well. Yay.
Oh, I see. So that's why you added the silk dance in this scene.
Yes, exactly. Doing it this way not only allows for more physicality in my movement, it also means I can make better use of the stage and transition into the scene more quickly.
Ah, okay. So there was even more to it than I thought. So, wouldn't it make sense to contrast this with the Dongtong Appassionado section that comes directly afterward by making the latter a little more sophisticated?
I think I know which section you're talking about.
Ah, sorry. What am I saying? This is a fixed formula, isn't it? My suggestion would completely break the format.
No, it's okay. It's an interesting idea for sure. I'll give it some thought. Thanks for the suggestion.
Really? Wow, I'm so honored.
This conversation is way beyond me.
Shuryun, maybe it's time to move on to some of the things our readers would like to know about,
Oh, okay. I was also going to ask for your opinion on the set and the costumes.
Yes, well, I'm sure Miss Yun has countless pearls of wisdom she could share on her chosen craft. But, not all of our readers are quite so, artistically literate, shall we say.
He's losing his mind.
A lot of them really just want to know more about you. You know, what does Yunjin do when she's off stage?
Talking to people like you, hanging out with people like me, or canceling plans with people like me to talk to people like you.
Excuse me? When I'm off stage?
You know, you're a major celebrity, and a lot of our readers are interested to know what life is like for you. What kind of place you live in, what kind of things you eat, clothes you wear, things you buy, that whole side of things. A day in the life.
Besides rehearsing, a day in my life isn't really any more interesting than anyone else's.
Nonsense, of course it is. Just think how many people were at your show earlier. They come from all over just to show their support. In fact, a relative of mine has a daughter who's been saying she wants to broaden her horizons recently. She's been looking for a chance to give you a jade hairpin as a gift.
Why is his voice changed suddenly?
Oh. It's against the rules of the opera troupe to accept private gifts from patrons. Could someone out there be accepting gifts for the troupe under false pretenses? I must get Yunning to look into it.
I mean, it wasn't a big deal. Just something she said. Forget I brought it up. So, I saw Gentry Maotsai and the Snezhnayan gentleman come down from upstairs. Are they patrons of your shows, too? So, what are your thoughts on Snezhnaya and the
Don't make this political.
Ugh, I'm sorry. This is my first interview, and my notes are becoming a total mess. I might need a moment to pause and reorganize them a little. Otherwise, I'll never be able to work all this into an article. Mr. Boyi, maybe you should take a look too.
Don't be ridiculous! Stopping an interview halfway through to organize your notes? What are you talking about? Hey, all right. Miss Yun, we'll just be a moment.
The journalist leaves with the editor-in-chief. Oh my.
Oh,
And they're gone. You sure you want to continue?
I'm fine. It's not the first time I've been asked questions like these. The last time it happened, Yunning stopped the interview for me.
Should I beat them up with my sword?
But the next day, the tabloids were full of articles like "Dramatic Exit, Yunjin storms out of interview," and "Miss La-di-da opera star is too good for our questions." Yeah. So from then on, Yunning said all interview requests have to go through her. I used to think I could hold the troupe together just by putting on a good performance. But now, I have to make sure I concentrate on my actions off stage too.
Saw a lot of the audience in the way over here. Many of them found your performance very moving.
Oh, you mean Fanarya and that crowd? I cherish them as members of my audience too. But there aren't many people like them who can appreciate all the nuance in a single viewing. How did Shuryun end up working with an editor like that guy? Something feels wrong there.
Why are they pronouncing an R in her name when there's no R? I'm kind of confused.
Ugh. They could be back at any moment, so I should stay here for now. But could you go look into it for me?
Sure.
If you find out anything, come straight back here and let me know.
Nothing rather than that, I guess. Oh, talk to the journalist. Catch up with Shiyun and Bowie. Here I am, once again.
How can you be so cruel to Miss Yun?
Shh, keep your voice down. Whatever you got to say, it can wait until we're out of earshot. We'll both be in hot water if Yunjin finds out.
Or if I find out. Here I am, hi. I have found out, tell me more.
What's wrong with you? Why can't you get it into your head? Quit asking dull questions and start thinking about how to win over our readers. Do I make myself clear?
Ah! Shit.
Huh? Who are you? Ah, the one with Yunjin just now. So, you've been lying in ambush for us, huh? Hey, come on, scram!
Okay.
No, don't run away from me. I can catch up. You do not know where the two have gone to. Oh, Jesus. No, I can't do it again. I fucked up. Oh, come on. No. I was just screaming into my own ear because my ear's been acting up and I just heard myself really loud when I said, oh, come on. So I just jump scared myself. Where am I going? What is this? No, no. Where am I going? Where is she? Man, these buildings are complicated. Oh, there she is.
Did you find anything out?
Well, about that, I mean, they got away. You tell Yunjin about everything that happened.
I see. Well, it's not unexpected.
What does that mean, huh?
It's just a bit of a shame that I didn't get to talk with Shiryun for longer. She genuinely understands opera and has a passion for it. That's not something you can act. If I had the chance to talk with her more in depth, it could well provide me with some fresh inspiration.
Didn't know that this is what you had. I did notice that they got along quite well. So.
Yunjin.
There she is.
Did you agree to another interview without notifying me?
I don't think they're coming back. She didn't say anything to give cause for your concern, you know.
These tabloid types are total scumbags, all of them. Who knows what innocent detail he might end up turning into the next big scandal. Sure, nothing might have come of it today, but who knows where it'll go tomorrow. Short of catching them all in their lair in one fell swoop, who knows when this is going to end?
I'm sorry. I was careless on this occasion.
Well, wallowing isn't gonna solve anything. Come on, go tell everyone in the troupe to be extra cautious during this time. Gee, oh Lord, bless us. Spare us any more offstage drama.
I will have water. This is all I have to say to Oh! Oh no, it looks like Yunjin will be busy for a while. A shame that the road is rocky. Oh! Oh no, what a shame. Yeah, that picture is a shame. Alright, we have done one of the first routes. The second route, actually. Hey, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. So, time for another one. Crisis averted. Midnight meeting. Guests from Steambird. Oh yeah. I see. Well, let's get back to it. This time, I'd rather not get busted. I'm trying.
Keep your voice.
Okay. Concentration.
What's wrong with you? Why can't you get it into your head? Quit asking dull questions and start thinking about how to win over our readers. Do I make myself clear?
Oh no. You don't see me. Okay. We're fine. How did I mess up so bad on this one? Okay, I'm not clear yet. It's gonna turn around any second, ain't it? Oh,
I don't think you realize what a golden opportunity you have here. How many journalists would give anything they had to trade places with you right now? Huh? Ever think? Huh? Who are you?
No. 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 I don't want to report back to Yunjin. I gotta restart. I gotta abandon. Okay. Sorry. Jesus Christ. Let's try again. Everybody's supersonic racing. Try to keep your feet right on the ground.
What's wrong with you? Why can't you get it into your head? Quit asking dull questions and start thinking about how to win over our readers. Do I make myself clear?
I'm a ninja. You can see me. Don't turn around.
I don't think you realize what a golden opportunity you have here. How many journalists would give anything they had to trade places with you right now? Huh? Ever think about that?
You just don't get it. Miss Yun has put her heart and soul into...
Enough! Stop yelling in public! Or do you want Miss Yun to hear about all the lies you're spreading about her?
Mm-hmm.
Me? You're the one making everything up.
True.
Ah, well, you sure seemed pretty happy chatting to her, so don't act like you ain't a part of this. And don't forget the contract you signed.
Aw, shady.
Come. We'll continue our little chat over there. You need to listen and learn, young lady.
Leave her alone.
I...
She hasn't done anything wrong. Oh. Have I done it?
Are you ready to stop whining now? Do you have any idea how rare an opportunity like this is for a small-time paper like ours? Just think of the sales if we can get an exclusive. We'd have enough to cover your salary for 2 lifetimes.
But what about us pretending to be from the Steambird?
I knew it.
Aren't you worried she'll find out?
I knew it.
You really think she still would have talked to you if I hadn't told that little white lie? Besides, what have you got to be afraid of? As long as we make it sound like an eyewitness account, how will she be able to refute it? Heck, if she actually presses the issue, I'll probably have to thank her for keeping it current for me.
Dude, Shijun should stop working for this guy and should, like, start working at the opera if that's what she really likes.
This is horrible. I will not let you treat Miss Yun like this.
I don't know who she thinks she is anyway. Oh, I sang a couple of shows, so now I'm a national superstar. Give me a break. No one wants to read about your sopranos or your falsettos. We give the readers what they want. That's how this business works. Case in point, that blonde guy seemed to be getting along pretty well with Yunjin. There's definitely a story there, even if there isn't.
Uh-huh.
Ugh, that's enough. I'm reporting you to the Millelith.
Report me? What for? Libel? Identity theft? Good luck with that. I haven't written anything. Where's your proof?
Identity theft is not a joke, Jim.
You better tread carefully, Missy. First, you neglect your own duties, and now you're trying to get in the way of mine? You signed the contract. You know full well the consequences. If you sabotage this interview, I will make sure you lose everything you have. I will ruin you. You understand?
He's such a dickhead.
Why? Oh, why did I sign that contract?
No need to check in with Yunjin. This ends now. Should stay hidden for now and checking with him. Yeah, no need. Just needs to end now. Shut
Who's
him
there?
down.
Oh, it's you. What do you want? I'm warning you, don't do anything stupid or
Windblade.
I'll spread a lovely little story about you and Yunjin throughout all of Liyue.
Try me, I guess. I don't care.
Wait a second. I was so focused on Miss Yun earlier that I didn't notice who it was.
It's me. Surprise, bitch.
Huh? What are you talking
I'm
about?
more famous than anyone you have ever seen or encountered in your
He's
life.
the Traveler. You know, the one who even the Chi Sing will listen
The
to.
Traveler. Wow. That's my title here. I prefer my title in Monster. I'll even take Swordfish Captain #2. That sounds even fancier than the Traveler. So apparently in Liyue, I'm the Traveler still. Okay, thank you.
What the? What have I gotten myself into? No need to get all worked up here. What we meant was
Stop playing dirty. I heard everything.
Yes, quite right. You are quite right. I'm disappearing into thin air as we speak. Just my luck.
I'm so sorry. I had no idea it was going to turn out like this.
I heard everything. It's not your fault. You're actually quite nice.
But I'm so ashamed. I don't know how I could face Miss Yun now. So please pass on my apologies to her.
Will do. Report back to Yunjin. Yeah. Ha. We got it. We got behind that silly little story. I like that more than the first ending we had. Oh man. We messed up big time. Hi there. I am back.
Did you find anything
Found
out?
everything out, actually. Everything. She even asked me to apologize on her behalf. You tell Yunjin about everything that has happened.
I see. Well, it's not unexpected.
Stupid paparazzi.
It's just a bit of a shame that I didn't get to talk with Shiryun for longer. She genuinely understands opera and has a passion for it. If I had the chance to talk with her more in depth.
Eugene. Did you agree to another
I don't
interview
think they're
without
coming back.
notifying? These tabloid types are total scumbags, all of them. Who knows what innocent detail he might end up turning into the next big scandal? Sure, nothing might have come of it today, but who knows where it'll go tomorrow. Short of catching them all in their lair in one fell swoop, who knows when this is going to end?
I'm sorry. I was careless on this occasion.
If we were in Inazuma, these people would go straight to jail.
Well, wallowing isn't gonna solve anything. Come on, go tell everyone in the troop to be extra cautious during this time. Gee, oh Lord, bless us. Spare us any more offstage drama.
What are we getting this time? It's the same one again? What? Why? Why? Fine boy likes this place, but this is really the best choice. Oh. Okay. Okay, so I have to do it again. But I have to report to her, which means I have to do the stupid minigame again. Ah, damn it. How am I supposed to know these? Oh, okay, I can start off from this one. Okay, thank you.
Are you ready to just think?
How am I supposed to know that I have to stay hidden? That this actually leads to the same ending as before. But I think we had the same thing in Barbara's story as well on one route. Should stay hidden for now and check in with Yunjin.
Well, think very carefully about what you're going to do. This is a rare opportunity. Now, I need to think how to phrase these interview questions.
You. Hey, wait!
Oh, she saw me. I don't know. Okay. I will be reporting back to Yunjin that these two people are full of bullshit, in fact. Hi there. Thanks for waiting for me.
Did you find anything out?
Well, you tell Yunjin about everything that has happened.
I see. I knew there was something fishy about that editor-in-chief. But this is a bigger plot twist than I expected.
Should we report it to the Milif?
Not yet. All he's done so far is ask a few questions. There's nothing in print yet. The Millilith wouldn't be able to do anything even if we got them involved. Besides, if we rush to report him now, it's only going to give him more material to write about.
Can't be the first time we've done this. There has to be some evidence at their base of operations.
You're right. But tabloids like theirs never have permanent offices and printing presses. The moment they hear anything, they'll disappear without a trace, and you've got no chance of catching them. I'm actually more concerned about another detail you told me.
Which one?
Would you be willing to do me another favor? I want to send a letter to that journalist.
Sure, leave it to me.
Great, thank you.
I will add some hate speech. Yunjin immediately drafts a letter, and I will add some hate speech.
The editor should be here soon, so I'll stay here to deal with him. I'll have to rely on you to deliver the letter. If everything goes well, we should be able to get some breathing room for a while.
And ending. Oh, give the letter to Shihyun. Okay, so that's how it goes now. Interesting turn of events. They're still standing over there. Okay.
I've had it with you. Do you think contracts are just bits of paper? If we weren't on a tight deadline, you'd better believe I'd fire you right here on the spot.
Hold the line.
You will stay here and reflect on your actions if you know what's good for you. sorry, but I'm not babysitting you anymore today.
I think Shishirns should be on the newspaper as like the hero who has saved Yunjin from the lies of Boyi.
Oh, what am I going to do?
You show up once the editor-in-chief is suspiciously far away.
You're the one who was with Miss Yun earlier.
Yeah, and she wrote the letter for you.
Oh, really? Miss Yun wrote me a letter? Oh, I'll read it right away. Wow. Really? I can't believe
What does it say? What does it say?
Miss Yun says that under Liyue law, any penalty charge I have to pay may not substantially exceed the amount of my salary. You can't have a labor contract that would completely bankrupt the employee in the event of a breach. It's not legally binding. So not only can he not get any money off of me, I can take this contract to the Ministry of Civil Affairs and blow the whistle on
Hell
it.
yeah, let's go.
I didn't think about any of this when I was job hunting. I just signed the contract without a second thought. I always thought Miss Yun was all about opera. Who would have thought she was such a legal expert, too?
She is quite amazing. This is quite the solution she came up with. She's quite amazing, true.
If only I hadn't gone out of my way to get Miss Yun's attention in the first place, none of this would have happened. I didn't expect it to end up with Miss Yun helping fix my life problems.
Can you link me to the best of operations, and can you provide more evidence? Please.
Well, Mr. Boyi says I'm still on probation, so he won't tell me where their work location is. Plus, I give all my draft articles straight to him, so I don't have anything in the way of evidence.
Maybe he's planning to fire you once the probation period ends. Yeah, probably.
I wouldn't put it past him. But the letter says that my statement and the contract are enough to get the Millilith looking into it. If Miss Yun says so, I'm sure she must be right. Let's go confront him right now.
Yeah, for justice. Let's go. Oh, I like this. Oh my god, this is very interesting. I think this is one of my favorite hangout routes so far. And not just in Yunjin's hangouts, but in like all of them we've played so far, I think.
Okay, I think I've covered this topic pretty thoroughly now. Unless you had any more questions?
Well, what can I say, Miss Yun? You have so many wonderful qualities. Let's not quit while the ball's rolling, huh? Otherwise, I'll think of something I didn't ask later, and by then, it'll be too late. So, hey, where's that, friend of yours who was here earlier? You guys seemed, pretty close.
You mean me? Hey, Millilith, that's the guy. Put him in jail right now.
Not intentionally avoiding the interview, surely?
I'm right here.
You're finally back. This poor gentleman's been waiting for you.
I'm sure he was.
You're with Shiryun? Hey, what's going on here? Hey, Shiryun, don't forget the contract you signed.
Funny, Conroy says what we came to discuss.
The Traveler clued me in. This contract you made me sign, it isn't worth the paper it's written on.
Isn't worth the paper it's written on? Don't be ridiculous. It's all there, clear as day. Don't you think I did my research?
Research? Oh, so you're a news editor. But you also have an interest in law?
Yeah, she's new, and she's making a fool of herself. She doesn't get how this all works. My apologies. Now, back to our interview?
No, it's okay. In fact, I found myself delving into some legal texts recently. It's all so intricate and complicated that it's very difficult to take it all in. The contracts of our opera troupe are a case in point. I'd finally finished reading through the relevant documentation from the Yuehai Pavilion when suddenly the Qixing announced a new interpretation. So I'm just curious. How can you be completely sure that you didn't miss anything when you were researching this?
I'm pretty sure I read everything relevant.
Under current legislation, the penalty terms in my labor contract are unreasonable and exploitative. I could report you to the Millilith for
Let's
extortion.
go.
Nonsense! That's ridiculous!
My goodness. Sir, it seems that we should probably bring this interview to a close here.
Don't listen to her! I run a legitimate business. Everything we do is above board.
Oh, I have no doubt about that at all, sir. But this reminds me of a case I read about not long ago. Once you get reported and the Milliliths start scrutinizing your business, well, not only do they look into every license you have and every work you've ever published, but everything down to your fire safety policy will come under their magnifying glass as well.
Why do I feel like there's gonna be a route where we don't find out that these people are lying? Oh god.
So if you don't get back now and start preparing for their arrival, well, I mean, I don't mind continuing the interview at all. But I'd hate to take up too much of your precious time if there's any aspect of your business you want to double-check from a legal standpoint.
You? I won't forget this!
Hey, where do you think you're going?
The editor-in-chief leaves in a panic.
Miss Yun, why did you stop me?
Really just going to let him go? He'll destroy all evidence the moment he gets back. Huh.
Right, and the contract I have is enough to get him arrested, isn't it?
I'm not a legal expert. I haven't the faintest idea. All that was just an act, aimed at getting him to show us the way.
An act? Show us the way to what?
The evidence? It better be the evidence, come on.
Eugene, the Millilith are after him. Based on his movements, it looks like Boyi is heading back to his headquarters. I really hope they teach these tabloids a lesson they won't forget. It'd sure make my life a lot easier.
I see what's going on.
Yes, I had Yunning report to the Millilith while you were delivering the letter for me. The penalty terms in Shuryun's contract are too severe. Even if they don't violate the law, I'm sure he must be taking advantage of some loopholes. Anyone who works like that is sure to have a guilty conscience. So all I had to do was put on a little show, starring the editor-in-chief of the Steambird. And now, he is sure to lead us to the solid evidence.
Can't believe you even kept us in the dark.
Well, acting has to be authentic to be believable.
Their little publication will go out of business in no time. Good riddance, I say. I hope this gets the other tabloids to rein in their antics too. Hey, here's a thought. Maybe we could get him to rat on some of his rival publications. Ah, I only just realized what this means. I'm going to be out of a job, aren't I?
Well, would you still be interested in submitting an article to the Steambird? But the real one this time?
I knew it.
Well, yes, of course. But would they really accept an article from me?
Yunning, when can we arrange the next interview for?
Oh, so now you're asking me. 2 days from now, morning. Work for you?
Okay. Shuryun, let's continue our discussion about tonight's play 2 days from now.
Does this mean I get to do a full feature interview with you?
Yay! All is well that ends well, right?
Okay. I think I know what I want to write about. Thank you, Miss Yun.
Don't mention it. I'm sure it will be a source of inspiration for both of us.
Now I want to have this hangout event memory to be a cute picture of us with Shishun. It better be, come on. Oh, this is so much cuter than I imagined. Oh my gosh, I love this. And few friends you shall find. Oh, it is far easier to earn a million more than to find someone who knows your heart. That's so adorable. Oh my gosh. But oh, first of all, give me primogems. We must not forget about the primogems, right? Right, I know my word. I don't want to click on that one. I want to click on Shablam Alakazam, this one. And now, before we end this one, we are going real quick back to the Cosmonogram mines. Sir. Sir! Jesus. For a second I thought it was gone. Far back to Hosini. That's what I want to do, but the map didn't show me where, but I probably have to teleport there first. So, we are not going to Nazem, we're going to the Cosmonogram mines. And, just quickly gonna talk to Hosini again, so I can, you know, like, collect my rewards. And prove to you guys that I actually managed to do this. And then the next challenge comes and I'm probably gonna fail again for an hour, but, so be it, I guess. Gonna have nightmares of this challenge again. Maybe, maybe not. We don't know for sure. But first of all, the guy, where has he been? He is standing there still. And I am falling on my way to him. Hey there, guy who sure does talk a lot. The effects are better than I thought. We've recorded all the phenomena we've seen and the data we've collected. And most importantly, the dark mud was completely cleared. It's just that,
Why do you look so unhappy? Is it a bad thing that the mining complex is all clean?
Let me think. Well, when Godiva and I analyzed the situation previously, we believed that the opening in the ley lines through which the dark mud came should be here. I don't think that such an opening would have been this easy to clear out, so the true entry point must be elsewhere. In this case, the affected areas also include the front ley line mines. Exactly, there's reason the point through which the dark mud is flowing into the tunnel in such areas will be far more narrow, allowing for greater buildup of the mud and making it easier for monsters to swarm and thus worsening a problem. Still, I have full faith in the Prozino Spike. It is, after all, Prozino Spike's great creation. Just let me do a bit of maintenance work on it first. I'll call the miners who've agreed to move the spike until the tunnel's over. Thank you for all the primal gems. I will never talk to you again. Yeah! I've gotten primal gems. Oh god, I feel like I have to level up on my adjuvant stone thing before I can actually continue with this quest. Guys, see you in the next episode of Genshin Impact. Until then, Shazam, bye-bye.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.